Some of the world's largest central banks are coming together to stop the global banking crisis from growing even further. Swiss regulators are taking new action with a $3 billion deal to boost confidence in that global banking system. Our ABC News business reporter Alexis Christoforous has much more on that and your other business headlines. Alexis, thanks so much for being here. So UBS acquiring Credit Suisse for $3 billion. There were rivals. Yeah. Some people might say coming to the rescue. Other people might say they got a great deal and they got to acquire their rival here. So take us through this takeover, what it looks like, how it might help.
Absolutely. This is really a fire sale. UBS is the larger of the two banks here, buying up its embattled smaller rival for what amounts to about $3.25 billion US. But that sounds like a lot. It's still 60% less than what that bank was valued at just a few days ago. Of course, U.S. regulators are applauding this move because Credit Suisse is one of those too big to fail banks. If they were allowed to collapse, it would have ripple effects throughout the financial system.
I mean, we've heard things like that before about things that are too big to fail. A lot of Americans are just wondering, how did we get to this point and what went wrong repeatedly to get here? Right.
That's the question we're all asking after two major banks here in the U.S. collapsed and we almost had a European bank collapse. And what ABC News was able to confirm is that the Federal Reserve saw red flags about Silicon Valley Bank about a year ago, but didn't really act on them. Some of those red flags, the fact that the bank was able to grow as quickly as it did post the pandemic. And it was also catering to this very small sector of the economy, tech investors, and it got pummeled by higher interest rates, as we are seeing now for these mid-sized banks.
This is not the only high-profile economic decision or arguably crisis or anything that we're facing globally. We know that the Federal Reserve is meeting this week to decide the direction on interest rates. Does this issue play a factor in that?
A big factor. And now the Fed is faced with a dilemma. Do they raise interest rates in their ongoing battle with inflation, which is still hot, running at about 6%, or do they take care of this confidence of crisis that we're having right now in the banking system? Do they just leave interest rates where they are and let things settle in the banking industry? Because remember, higher interest rates, a big reason why we're seeing all the problems in the banking sector.
It's all interconnected.
It is.
Alexis Christoforous for us. And if you have any personal finance questions, you can leave a message for Alexis on our Instagram feed. She might answer your question live on Thursday. The Instagram feed is ABC News Live.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.